Hello everybody, welcome back to the Helix. Today on the Helix we have more Fate Reforged spoilers, so let's get started on day 2. Hooded Assassin is a very interesting card, as it can be a solid 2-3, which can deal with a lot of morph and manifest cards, but can also kill a hefty creature that has possibly been morphed that turn too. All this put together makes Hooded Assassin maybe even as close as Merge's Cut to the Hop of Black. Dragon Scale General is one of the most interesting cards in the set, just for bolster's sake. At the end of your turn, you get to bolster the lowest creature you have by X, and X being the amount of creatures you have that are tapped. So you get to basically bolster your lowest guy equal to the amount of creatures you attacked that turn. This is a really interesting ability in the form of you can get some crazy math going as far as combat goes. And this card will certainly be dropped post-combat many times. Temporal Trespass is a very interesting card indeed. Now you can compare it really easily with Treasure Cruise, but Treasure Cruise you can cast for 1 mana. And that 1 to 3 mana, it makes a big deal. So even though Delve looks like a very interesting ability here that can significantly reduce the cost, which it does, 11 is almost unreasonable for any format. The card is just not very playable, I feel. So one of the things is that 3 blue mana is huge, and a lot of things that, like for instance Modern, I feel like this is very plausible, Cryptic Command gets in play all the time. But I feel like in Standard, a deck that really wants to be playing this really doesn't want to play this on turn 3 at all. And the same thing with Treasure Cruise, but I feel like Treasure Cruise isn't zapping all your ability to play your blue spells. So, anyway, this card is very hard to evaluate, but I still feel like Temporal Trespass really doesn't get anywhere in none of the formats. Now what I do think will get there is Soulfire Grandmaster. Soulfire Grandmaster for 2 mana has lifelink, is a 2-2, and gives all your instants and sorceries lifelink themselves. So now all your damage dealing sorceries and instants will now gain you that much life that they deal. So in particular, I really like the idea of having a board wiper where it just blows up everything, kills all the young Pyromancer tokens, and you gain 8 life off of it. That sounds insane to me. Now that last ability is very important as well, as it ideally provides you with a huge late game. And this in particular may be very important for Modern, where you have such low curves. Now in Standard, this card is no less impressive, as it's going to be a huge lightning rod against those Mirrors of Burn. So, that's day 2 of Fate Reforged spoilers. I hope you enjoyed, and as always, Jesus loves you.